We already exercise direct democracy in America, but only in the entertainment area. After the contestants on American Idol or Dancing with the Stars perform, the people cast a direct vote by phone or computer expressing their opinion about who is best. Majority vote prevails and the losers go home. In May 2008, viewers cast 92 million votes in deciding between the two finalists who vied for the title of American Idol. I'm Michael A. Smith. The Direct Democracy Initiative, DDI, recommended in my book Naked America, will replace representative democracy, thereby eliminating federal and state legislatures and legislators, as well as elected mayors, councils, commissions, agencies, and boards. Under the DDI, the people are the economy, the government, the managers, and the workers. Political parties, politicians, and unaccountable bureaucrats will cease to exist. In a moneyless economy made possible by the wealth exchange system described previously, there will be no need for politicians and bureaucrats at all levels of government to continually collect and spend tax revenues, an activity that now accounts for nearly all government action and is the cause of pervasive political corruption. Under the DDI, the only decision to be made by the people will be organization and allocation of the nation's manpower to produce needed goods and services or to react to crises or changing times. Voters will elect directly the top administrators and managers of various economic sectors, who in turn will hire and manage employees. These elections will occur at the national, state, and local levels as they do at present. Voters will decide how much power can be exercised by these elected administrators. However, through the use of a recall, reconsider provision, voters can change policies they approved previously or overturn any action of any administrator or manager. This same provision will give the electorate significant new powers within the workplace and the neighborhoods where they live. Society, the economy, and government will be one entity, commonly owned and organized into vertical but interconnected sectors that represent major necessary human efforts such as healthcare, education, energy production, science and technology, agriculture, defense, and foreign affairs. As described in Naked America, voters would qualify themselves in one or more sectors, either at the national, state, or local levels, or all three. Each individual would decide the extent of his or her involvement in direct democracy. The people would be truly in charge of their own destiny. Who would be a qualified voter? Answer: a person who has passed an online examination of knowledge pertaining to the sector issue before the voters. Preceding this examination that will utilize interactive television or computer technology, there will be presentations of accurate information about the issues that the voters will decide. These educational sessions will be the opposite of current political advertising, which often does not even contain a kernel of truth. Voting also will take place through interactive computer or television technology. Voters will elect a commission to oversee this process and ensure that it is informative, efficient, and free of fraud. Any citizen can seek qualified voter status in as many sectors as he or she desires. In the beginning, such intimate voter involvement will be time-consuming, but the wealth exchange system focused strictly on providing for consumer need rather than frivolous economic activity will provide this time. The Direct Democracy Initiative will ensure that all voters cast an informed vote. It will not allow misinformation and outright lies in political advertising which masquerades as free speech. You can read about the details of the Direct Democracy Initiative in Part 3 of my book of essays, Naked America. The DDI is technically possible. Almost every home has a television set. Approximately 65% of American households have personal computers and internet access according to the Census Bureau. For children ages 3 to 17, 86% have access to a computer and the internet either at home or at school. Increasingly, cable companies provide both transmission of television programs and internet access, which gives most households the necessary interactive technology. However, computer ownership and internet access are still functions of wealth, as are most things in American society. 90% of family households with annual incomes of $75,000 or more had at least one computer, and 85% had internet access. Among households with incomes below $25,000, only 41% had a computer and 30% had internet access. The restructured society described in Naked America will make certain that every household has the tools whereby the residents can participate in the direct democracy initiative. In an ABC News Facebook poll conducted December 16th through the 19th, 2007, Americans were asked, quote, "If it could be made secure from fraud, would you support or oppose a system allowing people to cast their vote for president and other political offices over the internet?" Close quote. Of those who responded, 44% said yes, 54% opposed the idea, and 3% were unsure. Given recent events of 2008, those in favor may now constitute a majority. Is such revolutionary change possible? Anything is possible if a majority of the people desire it. In case America isn't ready for economic equality and direct democracy, my next presentation will suggest a demonstration project to showcase these two revolutionary reforms that we really need. My name is Michael A. Smith. Thanks for listening.